What's going on, y'all? It's Cash at it back at the end of the video. I see the title, let's get straight into it. Now, today we're going to be talking about, has Lil Tecca fallen off? Has he ever fallen off? Did he fall off? Did he recover from the fall off? Is he still popping? Now, a lot of people might not even care about this video, where if you clicked it, I would assume you care. But Lil Tecca's not a popping artist or super mainstream to where y'all would care about him like Lil Baby, artists like Drake, artists like Future, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all that, NBA boy. To me, he reminds me of a more Lil Yachty-esque type of rapper, even though he doesn't have the longevity of Lil Yachty just yet, but he kind of do. And I'm gonna get straight into that. Now, we all know Lil Tecca blew up when he was around like 16 years old in 2019 with the song Ransom. Y'all know the song, it's kind of old.
2 tempos turn into a dancer.
Now, most people that haven't been living under a rock, they know like this was a hit. This was a hit song. This is a blew Lil Tecca up. It was a Lyrical Lemonade Cole Bennett video, and everybody knows once you get a Cole Bennett Lyrical Lemonade video, you on, like you on now, you mainstream. And Tecca continued to get Lyrical Lemonade music videos shot by him with songs like Out of Luck, and also, I don't know. But I know y'all tired of me giving y'all the history, and y'all want to get into the numbers, the statistics, the facts, while I'm saying this man did not fall off. Like, he's still on. We not going to hear his name that much. We don't hear with the NBA young boys and the Lil Durks and all that, but it don't matter. He still got a fan base. He still got a core fan base, and that's what matters. So the main reason I'm making this video, if y'all wondering, because it's kind of random, Lil Tecca out of nowhere, is because this man is teasing the album. He been teasing the album for like the last 2-3 years, which is wild. He doing a little Kendrick Lamar and there's a little J. Cole or whatever. But it's like Tecca has been teasing the album, and he be dropping single after single after single. He dating about dropped too many singles that were like, it's not gonna be no songs in the album that we haven't heard already. Could dropping single after single after single, but I'm making it because he's been dropping singles and they been hitting. I'm telling you, straight fuego, man. If you keep it in touch, you a core Tecca fan, or you just keep it in touch with the music, then y'all know he dropped Need Me, fire. 500 Pounds, fire. He dropped a song recently, Heaven on Earth with Kodak Black. Oh my gosh, yo. Get this man his flowers, man. He's really doing his thing. He's still staying consistent. He hasn't switched his sound all crazy like other rappers where people don't like it no more. He's keeping it in with his core fan base, what they like, with what got him popping, the same melodic little flow. And it's just going wild. And he's still getting the numbers, the statistics I'm about to show you right now. So let me start off with this guy's projects. We all know Ransom blew him up. And he had a project like We Love You Tecca, which was like his debut project, which sold 68K first week. Now that's good for Lil Tecca. That's good for somebody that's not super mainstream, but is also in the mainstream and just coming up. That's good. That's good album sales. 68K first week with We Love You Tecca. Then boom, the next album, Virgo World. First week sales 35K. Now that's a big dip. That's a big drop, okay? And it's because Lil Tecca, he hasn't been that consistent around this time. He kind of was dropping duds a little bit of duds, but you know, he still got that core fan base with him. He didn't have a hit like Ransom to kind of carry him up and have people want to go listen to the album. He ain't have that hit single for real, but he still got the core fans, so that's still cool at the end of the day. Then the next album came again, We Love You Tecca 2, which was one that was heavily promoted by him, sold 30K first week. Now these album sales aren't that impressive. They really not that impressive, but you got to keep in mind, album sales kind of like correlate with the artist itself. It doesn't correlate to bad good. It correlates to the artist itself. Now I don't want to make rap into a tier list, but like he's not on the J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar level where he's selling over 100K, 200K easily, or Drake level selling 600K first week. And he's not on the NBA YoungBoy or Lil Durk level where he can sell over 100K. And that's okay. As long as you in music, you got your core fan base, you always gonna be able to sell out shows and get money. So he's still a rapper at the end of the day. But y'all probably thinking, you copping please. He went from 68K first week to 30K 2 albums in a row. Well, you know, it's not the best, but you gotta think, for Lil Tecca, that's okay. Like, for Lil Tecca, that's okay. That's probably around his average of what he sells now. And it's probably gonna continue to be his average, 30K, 40K possibly, if he gets a little hit single. Because how music works, we will never expect Lil Pump or like maybe Trippie Redd nowadays to sell over 100K easily like other people like Polo G's and the young boys. But as long as they have hit singles that are gonna still chart, go platinum, or make Billboard, then they're straight, because they can always perform those at shows and still have a music career at the end of the day. They might just be project artists. They might not be project selling artists. So here's the funny thing why I say Tecca hasn't fallen off. He might not be a project selling artist, like I said. He's like a singles artist. So his project selling like 30K, 40K, maybe next album he dropped, maybe 30K, maybe high 20K. But the thing is, he's still doing better than other artists that are still lit right now or have a name for themselves, like artists like Coi Leray, for example. Shoot, he even sold more than Trippie. Like, his last album, I'm saying, sold more than Trippie did today recently. And Trippie Redd's a solidified artist in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack now to my main point, why he has not fallen off. Even though his album sales aren't looking like they average out high, they're like kind of low into like the 30Ks. His singles still hit, and his singles still do good numbers, and they're still probably gonna go platinum over time. Like, even though he's not a big name in the main industry, look at these numbers he's doing. He dropped a song called 500 Pounds 1 month ago, 2.8 million views. That's still a lot for somebody that's not talked about all the time like Youngboy and Kendrick Lamar. That's still good numbers. Lil Tecca, let's go. Next song, he dropped a song called Need Me, music video. 3 months ago, 4.3 million views. That's lit too. He's still getting over millions of views on songs he dropped within like a month. Next song, let's go again. He just dropped a single recently called Heaven on Earth with Kodak Black. And it's not a music video. It's a lyric video. It dropped 2 weeks ago and it already has a mil. It already has a mil. And Kodak, don't say Kodak Black carried him regarding the numbers, because Kodak Black fell off too. Y'all saw his first week sales, 20K. That's wild, exactly. A mil in first week for Lil Tecca with no hype around his name in the mainstream. It's just core fans. That means his core fans are really running up his streams, running up his numbers. Look at this. I'm not done yet. Let's not talk about music videos or lyric videos, because y'all might be like, that's pick me stats, pick me stats. So let's move on. F the album sales, we got Lil Tecca, Spotify monthly listeners, 15.8 million monthly listeners. Now, I don't know if y'all know if that's big or not, so let's compare it to other artists. An artist like Yeet, a poppin' artist. Yeet is a poppin' artist with core fans, a cult fan base. Dang near already had great first week sales. He sold like 50K on his last album or something like that. First week, crazy. Has 12.1 million monthly listeners. So Tecca has more than him with 15 mil. Moving on again, Nardo Wick, somebody that was popping coming up. Nardo Wick has more clout. Like right now, I think he'll be more relevant than Lil Tecca, because Nardo Wick was like up. He was on Lil Baby album, all that. Nardo Wick has 6.3 monthly listeners. Tecca has double that, almost triple that. Moving on again. Now, Glorilla. Now, y'all might be like, Glorilla fell off. But at the same time, y'all would say Tecca fell off too, because y'all don't really hear about Tecca or know about Tecca unless the core fans do. So core fans watching this, y'all know. It's the casual fans I'm talking about. Glorilla, 3.7 million. She a new poppin' artist. She got songs tomorrow too. All like, come on now. Female rap is running the game right now. Glorilla's more poppin' name-wise than Lil Tecca, but he's clearing her monthly listeners. Y'all gotta keep up. I know y'all want more rappers. Boom, Rod Wave. Lil Tecca has more than double Rod Wave monthly listeners. Rod Wave has 7.3 monthly listeners. Come on now. Y'all know Rod Wave get good album sales, do good shows. He sells out arenas, bro. He almost could do a Super Bowl, but I ain't gonna say he could do it yet, but he almost can. So Lil Tecca has more monthly listeners than Rod Wave. Keep in fact, Rod Wave just dropped a single recently. Lil Tecca dropped a single 2 weeks ago, and it's not even a music video. Come on now. Y'all got to tune in, man. Stop sleeping on Tecca. And I'm gonna give y'all one more, because I know people gonna get mad about this one. Boom. Y'all glorious king, the one y'all glaze so much. Youngboy never broke again. NBA Youngboy has 17 mil. Now Tecca don't got more than him, okay? Tecca only got 15 mil. But Tecca's that close to Youngboy on Spotify. Just think about that. Youngboy is way more poppin' than Tecca is. Way more clout than Tecca, like name-wise, relevancy-wise. And Youngboy always talking, yapping on beefs and stuff, and makes songs every day and drops a song every week. And Tecca only has 2 million monthly listeners less than this man. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Youngboy is mainly like a YouTube artist. Like, most of his plays on YouTube, but I don't care. This is still impressive. By Tecca's feats, this is impressive. Stop sleeping on him. I'm done.
Case dismissed.
Now, I hope the ones that haven't been keeping up a little Tecca, this shows you this man has not really fallen off. Now, just because his album sales are kind of low, that shows he's not like a mainstream artist, and that's okay. You don't gotta be a mainstream artist to make music if it's your passion for your core fans. If I was him, I would do the same thing. I'm still gonna do shows. He still do shows. He be lit. He be turned. Like, the man has really evolved as an artist. I want to show album sales aren't everything, even though in most of my arguments I do be using album sales, but like that's not the point. He's not mainstream, so his album sales ain't gonna go crazy, and they're still doing better than other artists. Like I showed y'all, they're like Trippie Redd and Kodak Black, and everybody doing bad album sales now. So it's really, we're in a weird time in music, so we don't really know who doing good and bad. Like, it's kind of like all our goats from back in the day is kind of like having low album sales. Like Kodak a legend, sold 20 something K. Trippie a legend, sold 20 something K. Like, it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, Tecca's old albums got more than that, so maybe that's just good for them. That's just good for the people with core fan bases. Now, I hope some of these numbers I put out there surprise y'all, and y'all actually gonna put some respect on Tecca's name now. Stop listening to only mainstream rap. Spread out, like who you like. Just because you like Lil Tecca, people should not make fun of you. That's why I'm making this video. Like, I like Lil Tecca. I'm like a pretty decently core fan. Like, every time you drop, I'm on that, and it be good every time. It's not just about the numbers. The quality be there. Youngboy, take some notes, man. You don't gotta drop all that bull crap all the time. You could drop some heat, some fire. All right, let me tell Youngboy for the Youngboy fans get at me. Youngboy better, man. Youngboy better. YB better. Let's go. All right, so yeah, man. Tecca, that's you, man. Hey, you're him, Tecca. You're him. Okay.
Stop the glaze.
All right, let me calm down. I'm not even gonna do all that, but I put my point. Y'all see what I meant by the video, and let me know how you feel in the comments. I'm out.
Got it back, where'd it go? I got 2 bad shorties trying to fuck me on the low. Pop Molly, turn me up. I'm just trying to do my show. Why you trying to take it fast? I'm just trying to take it slow. Put my foot up on their ass, baby, please give me a second. I'm the only one on top. These niggas knowing I'm a legend. I got money, good tricks, get the fuck up on my mention. Wear my heart up on my shirt when I can wear it on my necklace. I'm an actor, acting up. You a brat, show me love, say my name. You can show me in a text. If I'm a dog, you a bone. I'ma throw baby
sorry, mama said it twice.
Mama said to find a wife, no more hoe would pay the price. Feel like Santa ran away, all my bitches like I'm nice. Grab a split full of twice, get me higher than a kite.